Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host. Just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Friday, January 16th, we've got college basketball, NBA basketball, all of our bets to go through here. Decent sized slate for a Friday for all these. So, new to our show, welcome aboard. First time, or if you've been here before, welcome back. Do appreciate everybody showing up. All of our episodes here on YouTube brought to you by the world's number one sports betting app, Outlier. 7-day free trial. You'll find that link in the comments section of the YouTube channel page. Also, if you want to join our Discord channel, get all of our bets early, get our unit sizes, get all the stuff we love, get additional bonus material as well. As long as I'm healthy, Action 365. We've had some health issues over the last month, so do apologize for we've missed a few episodes here, but we're back at it. We'll get through the slate today. Let's get started. College basketball, 6:30 Eastern time frame. We'll get started. Actually, we're on game number one, Creighton and Providence. This one here, like what we're seeing in this game so far. Creighton's played pretty dang well overall. Providence 8-9, 1-5 at home, or 1-5 at the Big East. Creighton 5-2 in the Big East so far. They've really kind of ratcheted up their team play. A little bit of the pre-conference play was a little bit up and down unless they were playing at home. This game on the road, do expect them to have enough offensive firepower to cover this little tiny number of 1.5. So Creighton -0.5 first half and Creighton -1.5 for the game. Next game up, Toledo, Kent State. We got a little MAC action here. Kent State 13-4, 4-1 at home. Toledo 4-1. Not 4-1 at home. How about 4-1 in the MAC? Toledo also 4-1 in the MAC. This game in Kent, Ohio. Kent State 4.5-point favorite, 171.5. We should have some scoring here for a MAC game, and that's going to lead to the benefit of Kent State here. We like them laying the number. Kent State -2.5 first half and -4.5 for the game. Then we go all the way to 8 o'clock Eastern time on Fox. So Kansas is coming off beating Iowa State. Like we mentioned in Kansas plays really well against Iowa State at home. They play horrible against them on the road. Now they get Baylor, who comes into town, who has problems scoring the basketball. That has been their issue for a majority of the year. They just got trounced by Houston not too long ago. Kansas's defense is not as good as Houston's, but should be good enough to keep this total here, which is pretty sizable, 155.5. And Kansas can score for sure, but we think Kansas gets out to an early lead, kind of puts the brakes on later in the second half there to keep that thing under. So under 79.5 first half, under 155.5 for the game. Then our last college basketball game we were watching. There's not a ton of action in college basketball for Friday, but there is some good ones. DePaul hosting Marquette. So DePaul 3.5-point favorite, 142.5 total. I can't remember the last time DePaul was favored over Marquette in basketball. It's been a while. Marquette has fallen on hard times this season for sure. They are 6-12, 1-6 in the Big East. DePaul's not lighting the Big East up by any stretch of the imagination. This is more of just a flat play against Marquette on FS1 at 8:30 Eastern time at the Wintrust Arena in Chicago for DePaul. DePaul, we'll lay the points with DePaul. A little scary with laying 3.5, but that's how bad Marquette is. -2 in the first half, -3.5 in the game. All right, now we're going to flip over to the NBA for Friday as well to get through the Friday games there. Let's get to it, shall we? I don't know if the computer will hurry up with us, right? Pacers, Pelicans, 7 o'clock Eastern time frame. This game at the Cambridge Fieldhouse in Indy. Pacers 3.5-point favorite. How many times are you going to say this about the Pacers so far this season? They're 9-32, 7-16 over 7-16 at home. Pacers though come in at a whopping 10-33. Injury report: Herbert Jones, Jose Alvarado, and DeJounte Murray still out. Benedict Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, Obi Toppin, and Halliburton still out for the Pacers. New Orleans, a little bit better offensively, also gives up a few more points. Team's pretty close in rebounds, pretty close in assists, blocks. most everything pretty evened up. So the line here at 3.5, 239.5 total here. For us, just lines up for Pacers. We're going to take the points out of play as the money line is not that bad here. So Pacers money line first quarter, first half, and game. Trey Murphy, though, has been hot as of late for the Pelicans. 8+ field goals for Trey Murphy. Ben Shepherd, 2+ field goals. I think he started to not necessarily be an offensive juggernaut, but 2 field goals he should be able to knock out at home. Aaron Nesmith, 1+ block. Jordan Poole, 2+ threes. Derek Queen, under 16.5 points and assists. Basically, he needs to stay under 15 points. He's not really an assist machine. He has been terrific on the boards for the Pelicans here in his rookie campaign, but definitely not an assist guy there for the Pelicans. All right, then we also like Siakam, 12+ rebounds and assists. Furphy for the Pacers, 3+ field goals. Furphy, 1+ assists in the first quarter. Was like almost getting close to +200 money there on Hard Rock. And Jarace Walker, 9+ points in that one. Next game up in the NBA, as we keep rolling through here, Cavs. How about a little Cleveland action? 76ers. 76ers at home. They're 500 at home, 22-17 overall. Cavs come in 500 on the road, 23-19 overall. Here's the thing here in this particular game. Game in Philly, Cavs are missing some pieces. Dean Wade out. Sam Merrill, for me, is he's a really good stretch the floor type of guy. He's out. Darius Garland's out. Max Strus still out. Livingston out. Now, for the 76ers, we get the continuous game time decision for Paul George and Joel Embiid. Are they going to play? Are they not going to play? Not coming off a back-to-back here, so we'll probably see them play. I don't think that's going to help. I expect Donovan Mitchell probably to have a monster here. He's going to have to, as we do like the Cavs in this particular spot. It's just the 76ers a little bit of struggle bus as of late. So we'll take the Cavs. Money line, first quarter. Money line, first half. Money line for the game. DeAndre Hunter, 18+ points and rebounds combined. Mobley, 5+ assists. Tyrese Maxey, under 3.5 rebounds. Mobley, 2+ blocks. Donovan Mitchell, 30+ points. And DeAndre Hunter, 20+ par. That's going to be points, assists, rebounds combined for DeAndre Hunter. All right, next game up, Bulls and the Nets at 7:30 Eastern time, Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Nets 11-27, a whopping 5-15 at home. The Bulls 19-21, 7-12 on the road. Injury report is aplenty here for the Bulls. Phillips, game time decision. Herter, game time decision with the hip. Zach Collins still out. Kamawara still out. And, of course, Josh Giddey, the bigger one, still out. For the Nets, only Zaire Williams supposed to be out. And Haywood Highsmith out for a knee. On this one here, actually the Nets. This thing opened as a Bulls 1.5-point favorite, quickly over the Nets 1.5-point favorite, total at 227.5. So kind of a low total for any Bulls game, but they are missing some offensive firepower in this one as well. Let's give you all the plays here for the Bulls Nets. We do like the Nets in this one, and we'll just take the 1.5 out and play money line. Nets money line first quarter. Nets money line first half. Nets money line for the game. Vazelis for the Bulls, 15+ points. Demon, I can't pronounce his name, 3+ rebounds. Cam Thomas, under 16.5 points. Michael Porter Jr., 4+ assists. Porter Jr., 37+ par. Points, assists, rebounds combined. Vucevic for the Bulls, under 1.5 threes. Demon, 14+ points and rebounds combined. Sharp for the Nets, 10+ rebounds and assists. We're going back to Demon again, 11+ points. Michael Porter Jr., 4+ threes in that one there. So Demon's been playing pretty damn good basketball and been hitting a lot of overs. The book has not kind of caught up with the number he's been putting up for the Nets. 7:30 Eastern time. Toronto in Toronto. Raptors hosting the red freaking hot Clippers. Clippers actually 1.5-point favorite here, 215.5 total. This one here at 7:30 Eastern time, the Clips, like I said, have been hot here. Injury report, though, not reading real well for them, as Kawhi's a game time decision. So is Zubats. So is John Collins. Derek Jones and Bogdanovich going to be out. Now, for the Raptors, Battle, game time decision. Sandro, game time decision. Garrett Temple, game time decision. Quickly, game time decision. Jacoby Walter is going to be out. Raptors have won 3 out of their last 5. Clippers have won 4 straight. They've beaten up on Washington, Charlotte. They did beat Detroit at home or on the road. They also beat the Nets about 10 days or a week or so ago, pretty substantially on the road as well. So this particular game here, James Harden's been hot again. And when James Harden is playing well and Kawhi is playing well, this team seems to fall in line. The Clippers have all of a sudden, they're getting close to that 10 spot after starting off so horribly. They're back to 17-23 overall, 6-14 on the road. Like I said, 1-4 straight. We do like the Clippers to cover the number here. Clippers -0.5 first quarter, -0.5 first half, -1.5 for the game. Brandon Ingram under 30.5 points and rebounds combined. Murray Boyles under 18.5 points and rebounds. James Harden 3+ threes and Harden 9+ points in the first quarter. Not a lot of Clippers props out there at the moment while we're recording this, due to the fact they don't know Kawhi is going to play or Zubac. So therefore, a lot of those plays not going to be there, even for Harden, because they don't know if he's going to have to score 50 to win this one or if he can just be his 25 and 8. All right, next game up in the NBA. We should call it the Who's on the Injury Report League. 9:30 Eastern time. T-Wolves go to Houston to play at the Toyota Center. Houston laying 3.5, 222.5 total. We look at the injury report. Anthony Edwards out. Even though he was out in the last game and they just were on fire. Terrence Shannon Jr. out for the T-Wolves. So only 2 guys missing, but the big one obviously being Ant-Man. The Rockets, Eason, game time decision. Dorian Finney-Smith, game time decision. Of course, Van Vliet's been out for the year. Rockets come in ice cold, lost 4 out of their last 5. And the T-Wolves come in kind of hot here, won 4 out of their last 5, just coming off of that 33-point win over Milwaukee. And then also that win against San Antonio, which is nice. They split the games with Cleveland and beat Miami pretty soundly as well. T-Wolves, even though Ant-Man's not in the lineup, playing well. Houston favored by 3.5 here. I'll be really honest with you. Houston's just been cold. They're 23-15, 12-3 at home. We're getting close to getting that under ticket here, about another 10 losses here for the Rockets, and we'll clap that thing down for the season. But it's just they've been cold here as of late, just going through a little bit of wounds. It does happen to every team. Even the Thunder have been eating out a little bit. We do like the T-Wolves to win this one outright. I just think they're kind of feeling it here as of late. T-Wolves money line, first quarter, first half, and game. Amen Thompson under 7.5 field goals. Julius Randle under 7.5 rebounds. Going to be tough for him to get rebounds against a good rebounding team like the Rockets are. Also, Kevin Durant under 4.5 assists. Naz Reid under 24.5 par points, assists, rebounds combined. Kevin Durant under 25.5 points. Amen Thompson under 32.5 par. Jabari Smith Jr., 15+ points. He's hit that number, I believe, in 9 consecutive. Clint Capella, not getting a lot of minutes, under 4.5 rebounds. Not too many years ago, this dude was just a double-double machine. Not so much anymore. But like I said, we do like the T-Wolves. I think they cause an upset here on Friday night. All right, then we'll finish up the night, 10 o'clock Eastern time. The barn burner that everybody's waiting for, the Washington Wizards. 10-29, 4-16 on the road against the Sacramento Kings in Sacramento. Sacramento comes in 11-30, 8-13 at home. And when is Domantas Sabonis coming back? That's, I guess, my question. Anyway, for the Wizards, Vucevic, Bilal's out, Chris Middleton's out, Cam Whitmore, young player that I really like, he's out for the season. Trae Young, it was announced he's not going to play now till the All-Star break. What a trade for the Wizards. Sabonis, game time decision. He might possibly play. Isaiah Stevens and Keegan Murray both out for the Kings. The Keegan Murray injury is pretty important for them. Sabonis is kind of the bigger deal. Obviously, Sabonis does a lot of things, rebounds extremely well. He's a great assist man. and can put the ball in the basket as well. This game here for us, we're going to focus on that 231.5 is where we really want to focus. I'm surprised it hasn't moved yet here. Both teams can struggle to score. Both teams don't play that great a defense, but we think under here in this particular matchup. Under a 58.5 first quarter, 117.5 first half, 231.5 for the game. Keyshawn George, under 9.5 rebounds and assists combined, 6 consecutive in that one. Trey Johnson, under 19.5 points and rebounds. Zach LaVine, under 21.5 points. Russell Westbrook, 3+ turnovers. He's hit this in 13 consecutive games. And then also to finish up the night, Sarr for the Wizards, 8+ rebounds, and Westbrook under 6.5 rebounds. All right, so that'll finish up college basketball, NBA basketball for Friday, January 16th. If you like the content you're seeing here, do us a favor. Give us a like, share it with a friend, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on. All of that good stuff takes you about 10 seconds to do so. Doesn't cost you a penny. Shows a lot of love for the creators, whether it's my show or anybody else's. It's greatly appreciated. All of our shows here on YouTube brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. 7-day free trial in the comment section. Make sure you check that out. Great. They're going to give you bets to hit at 60, 70, 80, 90%. Extra value bets, which means where Outlier has the line where it's off. So a game that might be minus 140, you're getting it at minus 105, saving a bunch of juice. They're going to show that for all as well. There's a lot of sports on there. There's a lot of trends. You can find all kinds of different stuff. Go down the rabbit hole. And if you like sports betting, Outlier is a fantastic app for you, period. You can get a 7-day free trial in the comments section or the YouTube channel page. And all of you, I'd love to see you on our private Discord channel. Get all of our bets before we put them out for the public. Not only that, get our unit sizes so you know where to go put your, the bigger the unit, the more you want to put your money in those particular spots. Plus, you're going to get bonus material. Plus, there's going to be multiple cappers dropping bets. Plus, you're going to have a couple 100+ members that love doing the same thing you do. It's called sports wagering. You can get all that in the Discord channel by clicking the link in the comment section or on our YouTube channel page. Would love to see you there. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.